Welcome student, I am Vidyalashmi. We are going to see videos about computer algorithm subject. In this video, we are going to see about pseudocode chapter 2 in first unit. Pseudocode. Pseudocode is nothing but expression format of algorithm. Expression means we are going to explain algorithm to others in the form of pseudocode. Before moving to pseudocode, we have already seen about algorithm, even though now we refresh what is algorithm now. Algorithm is nothing but finite countable step-by-step procedure to solve some computer problems. Pseudocode can be the way of conveying algorithm to others. Normally, an algorithm can be expressed in three ways. What are the ways means natural language, flowchart, pseudocode. Each and every method have its advantage as well as disadvantage. Among the three, pseudocode is a standard format which is followed efficiently. First one, natural language means each and every step inside the algorithm is explained using the English statement. Second thing, flowchart. You have seen in the record section while you are writing record note, that is flowchart is nothing but combination of symbols. Using the symbol, we express the steps in the algorithm. And third method is pseudocode, which we are going to study detail in this video. It is combination of natural language and programming structure. It uses the programming structure as well as natural language. This is the example for natural language. That is, by using the natural language, we have given the algorithm. Each and every step having a statement explain what has to be carried out to get the solution. Advantage means here by using each step what we are the words daily in our day-to-day life, we can get the step easily. But while the steps are going on grow like this means having an idea about the solution of the problem is become so complex. So they avoided this kind of representation and they have moved to the next step, that is flowchart. The same problem is explained in the way of flowchart here. They have the symbol representation. By using the symbol representation, they have given the steps. First symbol is used, that is ellipse is used to give that meaning that the problem is started here. The same symbol is used to represent the end of the step also. Starting and ending, they have used the same kind of symbol. Then to get the value, they are using the symbol parallelogram. To get the value as well as to print the value for input and as well as for output, they are using the same symbol. They are getting a value here, getting the B value. They are doing some work or addition here and they are printing the value C. To show the computation steps, they have used the diagrammatic symbol rectangle here. While the steps are more than 2 lines means we can able to give it within the single box also. So flowchart is nothing but a diagrammatic representation tool. By using the diagram, we we explain the steps inside the algorithm, and the diagram should be read from top to bottom. Diagram should be read from top to bottom. Each symbol has predefined meaning. Yes, each symbol has predefined meaning. If I am using a parallelogram means an input is processed, otherwise output is processed. Easy to understand. Yes, by seeing the diagram, we can get the idea about the step easily. But it has some disadvantage. What is that means? If problems go bigger and bigger means diagram also grow bigger. If diagram grows bigger, the steps inside the algorithm cannot be understood very easily. So they have ended with another format that is called pseudocode. Pseudocode is an informal language. No rules, syntax, regulation has to be followed. It is up to the algorithm writer to explain the steps in easy and convenient way. It uses programming structure with a natural language. Programming structure means for, while, do while, if else, like that. All the structure what we have using inside the programming language, we can able to use it inside the algorithm also. These structures are used with some English words to write the steps efficiently. By seeing that pseudocode, it can be easily converted into the programs by programmer easily. How to write a pseudocode? These steps what we have going to see in this slide is explained in our prescribed book. That is, we have to follow camel case while we are giving the name for the algorithm. Camel case means each and every word should be start with the capital letter. For example, Mozart is having the two word. Merge should be start with the word M, as well as sort is another word should be start with the word capital letter S. Each and every algorithm should have with the command line input and output. What is an input given to the algorithm? Meanwhile, output processed by the algorithm. Each and every block of an algorithm should be start with the word or statement start and end. If what are the lines we are writing using the curly braces inside the programming language should be given with the word start and end. Next thing what we are going to see means the structures followed in the programming language, how it is explained in the pseudocode. The structure can be classified into three ways: sequence, branching, looping. Sequence means each and every step should be carried out one by one. Branching means condition will be there. If condition is followed, the way of execution is also changed based on the condition. If it is true, some set of lines should be followed. If it is false, some set of lines will be followed. Looping means a set of line is executed for several times. This is an example for sequence statement. Executed one by one without any changes in the order of execution. This is a pseudocode for the problem addition of two numbers. Pseudocode should be start with the word algorithm followed by the name of the algorithm. With the bracket we have to give input used inside the algorithm. After the first line, with the command line prompt, we have to give explicitly input used by the algorithm and output processed by the algorithm. The input used is A and B and output is addition of A and B. The first line inside the pseudocode is result is initialized with 0, and second step A and B is added and stored inside the variable result. That's all. This is the addition of two numbers written in the format of pseudocode, and we can take these example as example for the sequence statement. So sequence statement is nothing but it executed line by line without any change in the order. This is branching statement. Branching means a condition will be there. If based on the condition, lines are executed. If the condition is true, this line is executed. Otherwise, it leaves this line and straight away move to this line to execute. So order of execution is determined based on the condition. These statements are called branching statement. The branching statement is given in the programming structure here. Here it is given in the pseudocode format. First we see the programming structure. If A is less than B, we have to print A is greater, otherwise B is greater. We know this, or we are familiar with this. By seeing this first, we are moving to the pseudocode now. The same thing is given in the format of pseudocode here. If A is less than B, then what? We have to, this line is converted in the format of pseudocode here. They have taken up the square bracket here, but they have used the word then. If A less than B, then what we have to do? The statement has to be followed should be given. After that, L should be there. This else word is followed by the statement should be carried out. If the condition is false is given, then they are using the word end if, which is not used in the programming language. End if is the word which it gives an idea. Here the if structure is finished. So this is the way branching statement has to be used inside the pseudocode. Next we are going to see the looping structure, that is some set of statement is executed repeatedly. First looping structure what we are going to see means for loop. In the for loop, increment initialization condition is given in the single statement. Here I is initialized as with the value 0. It is incremented by 2 each time. The condition is I should be less than 10. If the condition is true means this line is executed. According to our example, this statement is going to execute for 5 times. The same thing is given in the way of pseudocode here. Forward is here. They initialize the I variable. Instead of semicolon, they are using the word to. They are giving the condition, and then the value is incremented is given by the word by. Here we are seeing the bracket. Here they have taken the bracket, instead that they are using the word to. By followed by this line, they have given that print statement, that is statement has to be executed each time if the condition is true in the for loop. Then they are using the word repeat here. This repeat is going to explain as for loop is finished here. Within the for and repeat, whatever statement inside, is executed as many times as the condition is true. So in this way, for loop is given in the pseudocode. For loop is given by like this. For I equal to 0, we have to use the word to give the condition, followed by the word by to give the increment, and then we have to use the word to explain that following statement has to be carried if the condition is true. Next, while structure. In programming language, while structure is used like this. While condition, if the condition is true, we have to follow the step inside the curly braces. The same thing is given in the pseudocode now. While condition, we have to use the word do as what we have done in the for loop. Then we have to give the statement has to follow. If the condition is true, then we have to use the repeat, the same thing as what we have seen in the for loop. And then do while. Here, do while statement in the programming structure is like this. Do word there followed by the curly braces. Inside statement is given followed by the word while with the condition. Do while is given in the pseudocode format. Repeat word is should be given first followed by the statement using the word until, and within the bracket we have to give the condition. Like this, do while statement is given in the pseudocode. So pseudocode is the one best approach to explain the algorithm, and as well as it easily explains each and every step, and it is a rough document of program. It acts as a bridge between the programmer and algorithm writer. Thank you very much.